Well, hello there, Sunny Pinters.
Hello.
And welcome to another Pondside chat. And we're actually Pondside.
Yeah.
Completely.
It's really nice out.
It's beautiful out. So let's start off. What are you drinking, Sue?
Well, I had a really hard time deciding because we have so many new beers and so many I wanted to try, but we've been talking about this one for like 2 weeks and it's finally on tap. So I am having Getting Tiki with It from Left Hand, and it's on nitro, and it is a pina colada wheat ale.
Doesn't that sound delicious?
Yesterday I tasted more coconut. I did try it yesterday, and pineapple today, and I get a little, I don't know if it's clovey or cinnamony. I've never actually had a pina colada, so I don't know all of the flavors in the profile, but it's delicious. And I had we do samples. I had a sample of it, and it wasn't very interesting, so I decided to try a larger pour, and you can really get all the flavors. So if you have a sample and you think it's a little blah, it's really good in the full-size pour.
Yeah, and you might, if you ever feel that our little samples aren't enough, you can buy a 4-ounce pour, which is what goes into a flight to try something if you feel you're just not getting enough. And it's 4 ounces. Anybody can get through 4 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
So,
do I have a bug on my glasses?
No.
Seeing things. Just one sip and I'm seeing things.
It's a really good beer.
Speaking of bugs, we'll talk about that soon. Go ahead. What are you drinking? Seriously, I've had one sip.
Oh boy, I am having the coconut truffle from Southern Tier. It's on nitro. Both of these beers are on nitro, and it is delicious. It's coconut, it's chocolate, it's got a dash of sea salt. It is absolutely delicious, and I'm going to prove that by having a sip.
And you found a big difference in flavor between your sample and your larger pour too, right?
Right. Kind of like with the Kentucky Maple Bourbon Barrel. I can never get that one right. Their porter, it tasted really boozy in the sample, but when you get it into the glass, that really kind of dissipates a bit. So I find this one, I mean, it's a very rich and it's a very big flavor. That's why we serve it in a little glass, plus it's 10% alcohol, but it's just so good. It's a great dessert. If you are looking to finish off your day at the Sunny Pint, get one of these. But what Sue was talking about is love bugs.
It's our favorite season of the year.
Yay, we get to go through it twice. But they're back. They don't harm anything. They're just really annoying.
And really dumb. May and September for about 3 weeks. And if you have not experienced it, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. So just ignore them best you can. They won't bite you.
Watch your car if they get on them.
But, you know, right now they're not too bad. So why don't you come to the Sunny Pint now, sit outside before it gets too buggy.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about last week. We had an awesome week last week. We had some new Wednesday specials because we still don't have wings. And so we had our bratwurst, we had our buffalo chicken flatbread, which has been a real hit. It's been a real hit. And we're thinking of ways that we can make that more exciting for people and give a little essence of wings while we don't have them. And this week coming up on Wednesday, Cinco de Mayo.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, we're going to have so much fun. So we're absolutely going to be we won't be doing our normal Wednesday specials. We're going to be doing what we normally do for Fiesta Friday, like nachos, tacos, and quesadillas. And there might be some new specials that you'll have to check out. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but they're going to be really yummy. So you should come check them out. And drum roll please, if you remember St. Patrick's Day, we did a glass giveaway. So if you purchased one of our specific beers that were for St. Patrick's Day, you got a glass. So we're going to do the same thing this year with our Cinco de Mayo. It's a cute glass.
And we were supposed to have them right here to show you.
But we'll insert a picture so you can see what the glass looks like.
They're really cool.
They're really cute. So
it's one per customer. So like your first pour of whatever beer that is. So if you continue to get the different beers, you're not going to get a different glass. We have a really limited supply, and we want to make sure everyone has a chance to get at least one.
Yeah, and so we're going to be one per customer. I know there were a couple people that were really insistent that they wanted more than one for the St. Patrick's Day glasses, but we don't have enough. So we're going to do one per customer for the Cinco de Mayo glasses. And you'll love them. So why don't you bring a friend, and your friend can get one, and then you can share the glasses. So talk about the new beers, Sue. We got so many, we may have to divvy this up.
Yeah, so I think last week, if you watched, you noticed that I mentioned that we had a bunch of kegs that were at a low level, and none of them kicked in an entire week. So we have tapped 14 new beers in the last couple of days. So considering we have 36 beers, that's a pretty high percentage of our tap wall. So yeah, I guess maybe we'll tag team this. And so we did just tap the Gettin' Tiki with it, the Pina Colada from Left Hand.
And then the Coconut Truffle from Southern Tier, represented, both on Nitro, both delicious.
An old favorite is back, Into the Dark Roast, the coffee stout from Infinite, from right up in Ocala here. It's an excellent beer.
And then Night Swim from Coppertail.
That's their porter. I think
it's a chocolate porter.
Chocolate porter.
It's a chocolate porter.
We have 850, which is an American Pale Ale from Proof. We haven't had anything from Proof in a while. Kind of dropped off my list. I wasn't able to get much of their stuff, but we do have that now, so I love Proof stuff.
Yeah, we love their stuff. Red Bug Red, a good favorite from Oviedo. We've had a lot of their stuff. They do great beer. I mean, so many of the breweries around here do great beer. So if you see repeats from the breweries, it's because they're doing good stuff.
Yeah.
And Oviedo, there's a love bug.
There's a love bug. Stay out of my beer, please.
So Red Bug Red is back.
Yep.
It's a red ale.
And then, a real fan favorite, the Lexington Vanilla Barrel Cream Ale, the vanilla cream ale that is aged in bourbon barrels. That's back and already selling very, very well.
Everyone loves that one. Postcard Pills, one of the originals. I think we had this on when we first opened.
Yeah.
So we haven't had it in a while. It's nice to see stuff from Green Bench. We've missed them.
Haven't seen a lot of stuff on our list for that, and it's starting to come back, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Iguana Bait from the Florida Keys Brewery. Oh, that one's just a honey hibiscus. It's so good. Honey hibiscus Kolsch. Yeah,
that
so
was
good.
Mine. You skipped over mine.
I beat Sue to the punch.
And it's one of my favorite beers. I wanted to talk about it. I actually have it in my growler at home right now.
Why don't you talk about it?
No, I already did. you said it all. It's one of my favorites. It's just got a little hint of sweetness on a Kolsch style ale. It's really great. And then sticking in the lighter stuff, Vega, a blonde ale from First Magnitude. We've had that on before. Also an excellent beer.
Solid blonde. And then another from Infinite, we have the Blueberry Whitfinite, which is a beautiful color. If nothing else, try it for the color. It's so pretty.
It's really tasty,
I know.
too.
All you guys out there are like, well, that's a silly way to taste beer, but it's good.
And we have a new Hefeweizen. We've had it once before. It's called Weissenheimer. It's a Hefeweizen from Distill out of Illinois, and it's an excellent, excellent Hefeweizen. They do such good beer.
Yes, and then Ravenous Pig, who we've seen a lot of here, because they also do some great stuff out of Orlando. Of the Earth is back, which is a plum and lime gosa. Delicious. It's a little bit more sour this time than it was in the last batch. But, you know, as summer comes along, it's great to have some of those things that have that tartness because it's refreshing on a hot day.
And the last one on the list, and the one we tapped most recently, was Strawberry Lemonade Evil Kiss Berliner Weiss from Proof, which is also an excellent summer beer. It's a Berliner Weiss is also a sour ale, and it's just got that refreshing taste for summer. Yeah,
it's not as sour as some of the pure sours. Berliners tend to be a little less sour, but it's delicious. I love that one for summer. It's just so refreshing. I had one closed last night. It was good.
And it is really wildlife adventures here on the patio. As Simone was talking, I saw a lizard run up and grab a fly, eat it, and run away. So
Thank you, lizard.
at least they're pest control.
Yes.
Sorry, another tangent.
Well, we seem to be very tangential today.
Yes.
Don't forget, we do have patio dining where you can see all of the wildlife right from here, the comfort of your chair. You can do online ordering here at the Pint. So a lot of more people have been taking advantage of that, especially for lunchtime, and that's a good way to do things. We do take reservations. But remember, if we have a larger group, we may have to cut off other reservations. So get those larger groups booked quickly, because we try not to do too many of them, just so other people have a great opportunity to come and see the Pint.
Yeah, we want to have room for walk-ins and stuff every night as well. So once we get to about half capacity, we kind of cut off
reservations.
Yeah.
And then we can reserve a couple outdoor tables. But as summer comes along, I think the demand for inside will be a little bit greater.
Yes.
Because I don't know if you know this, but it gets hot here in Florida in the summer. Weird. Is that it for the week?
I think that was enough aimless babbling.
I think this
for
was
1 week.
one of the silliest Pondside chats we've done. It was a very silly day.
All right.
So with that, we say so long and cheers.